Hey everybody, Professor Reed here. I hope you're doing well. So I wanted to record a quick video just going over the PowerPoint. I made a PowerPoint just to go over the job application packet. So what you want to do is look on Canvas. There should be everything set up for the Dropbox for it, and make sure you know it's either a PDF file or a Microsoft Word file. And what you want to do is you want to look at the videos, sort of taking the more technical side of the resume process, and you want to upload your resume and a cover letter. Now, what students will do is they'll find a job that's going to be roughly in their field, and they'll sort of create the cover letter maybe tailored for it, or they'll keep it as a sort of generic one. Whatever one you want to do is fine. Think about some of those best practices for the cover letter. They say that the average person in HR spends, I don't know, 30 seconds with each one of these cover letters. So you want to make it concise. Think about using some of the language that's a little bit more direct. You try to have it, watch out for the adjectives in terms of parts of speech. Maybe have more direct verbs in the cover letter, concise to the point, and it's highlighting some of those skills. Remember, the cover letter is just trying to draw attention to your background, your experience, so they'll get to look at the resume. And then what you want to do is you want to upload the resume. And I chose the videos. There's the STAR method, which you can use as well. A lot of times students will come to me and we have to create resumes, cover letters for all the 202 classes, and they'll say, you know what, I don't have really any background that's related to my specific job market I'm applying to. Well, think about some of those jobs you had maybe in the past to give a little bit of responsibility. I have some very specific memories of that. I had a student that played a little bit of baseball growing up, and they umped for they umpired for I don't know 5 or 6 years, and they actually put that in there, and it showed that they had a high level of responsibility managing like a little league game. So I thought, you know what, that's actually a pretty good one. So if you have to add in some sort of volunteer work, put that in there. Obviously, you want to have your internships, and I would say as a good rule of thumb, you want to keep the resume, rather short, maybe a single page for the resume. And once again, you want to have strong verbs. You want to have a chronological order. You don't want to make a spelling mistake. And here's another thing as well, just something to keep in mind. Make sure the tenses are all the same. Make sure if you're going to be in the past tense, or if you have something that's current, just make sure that it stays consistent with it. Make sure to double check the fonts. A lot of times sending it as a PDF is going to be good if you use a font that's a little bit more creative that's out there. I know I had a few students who were graphic design majors, and some of those fonts weren't embedded. So just make sure you have that as well. So what you want to do is you want to create the cover letter, and you want to also create the resume, keeping it sort of short. You want to make it concise, direct. And what you could do is you can find a job that's in your area of study and sort of direct or create it for that. But I don't need to see like the actual screenshot of the job. Just sort of make it almost like directed, but still sort of generic. Okay. And then if you got any questions, email me. Just also note that if you email me, you get an email back from my Yahoo address, spatrickreed@yahoo. Then just know that that's going to be my Yahoo address I send back to. I just have it routed that way. So hopefully that clarifies a few things. Just make a note as well. It's going to be due the 24th. So you got a couple days to do that. Make sure you get it in by 11. I have 11 p.m. I think 11:59 is what it's set up for, but try your best to get it in before it's due. And email me if you got any questions. Thank you.